Today I'm moving to Cape Town and I am beyond excited because Cape Town has been one of the top places on my bucket list for a couple of years now, so I'm excited to be heading over there for the first time. It's actually my first time going to the southern hemisphere, so that will be interesting seeing summer in December. Alright, it's the next day. I'm just out of the shower, so excuse if my hair looks a little bit wet. Last night I was so exhausted, I just came here and I knocked out, honestly, which means I haven't done any of the settling in things that I need to do. I haven't eaten in about 24 hours. Definitely starting to feel a bit hungry, so I need to go out and kind of start to get some of these settle-in tasks done. So, number one, groceries. The host of this apartment showed me an app to order groceries. I'm probably just gonna order groceries, but for the first time I go, I just want to go in person. I feel like it's just easier that way versus navigating it all online. I also need to sort out what gym I'm going to go to. This apartment building has a gym, but it's very, very limited. I'm gonna take a second look at that gym and see if I need a gym membership. If I do, there's a gym so this building is kind of attached to, not really a mall because there aren't stores. I don't even know, like there are restaurants. Basically there's a gym attached to this building, like a commercial gym. So I'm gonna go there and see if they do a monthly price, see what they have. And then if not, there's another gym that I saw that does do monthly. That's about a 5-minute walk away, so I'll just go over there. Anyway, gym is another thing I need to sort out. I'm probably gonna do gym first, then groceries. At the grocery store, I'm gonna try to get a SIM card. I already got an eSIM for this week. I'm planning on treating Cape Town like Colombia, pretty much, where I wouldn't walk around with, I'll probably have this phone with me a lot of the time, but the one I'm gonna use is gonna be my old iPhone 7, because sometimes when I pull it out to look at instructions or like, what I mean is Google Maps instructions, I'd rather just have this one because I don't have to fear. This, number one, doesn't call any attention. Not that this does, really. Like, I think people have enough money here to buy this. It's not about that. It's just, I don't know. I'm just gonna treat it like Colombia. It could be a little bit overcautious, but I'd rather be overcautious than for something bad to happen. I also just feel safer if I have this phone because I have less to be taken from me, if that makes sense. I'm not worried about what I'm carrying or anything like that. I'm also wearing Casio. I'm just trying to not call attention to myself. If I see, okay, literally everyone has a regular phone here, then maybe I'll decide to switch over. But for the first time going out and about, going for a little walk, I would rather just be overcautious and later change. I had get cash on my list, but I don't think I'm really gonna need cash here. So I don't know if I want to do an apartment tour right now, but I will show you the views in here are insane. Insane. You can see Table Mountain from here. And then over on this side, I forget what it's called. I'll look it up later. So very nice views, but I somehow managed to lock the sliding door, so I will message the host about that and try to get sorted out. Also, I'm not going to be recording like this on the street because I think that's also calling quite a bit of attention to myself. Alright, owner gave me instructions to open up here. So, got it. Yeah, little seating area out here. Let's see the mountains. Love, love, love the mountains. Nice views over here. And then this way you have some city views. Excited to go explore. At Virgin Active, they said 2,500 Rand per month, which is like, I don't know, $130 a month. I don't know if it's really worth it. I don't usually pay that much for a gym. So I'm gonna go check out another one, especially in South Africa. I don't know, that seems overpriced to me. So this is the apartment gym. This has a leg press, which is solid. This looks like it's a bit broken. Pull down, okay, but they don't have cables, and I think I do want cables. So this is like a basic gym, come hit a little lift when I'm feeling stressed out sort of thing, but I think I still need a proper gym. So I'm gonna go to another one that I saw nearby, like 5 minutes away, and we'll see if, I think the pricing is much better, but we'll see. Alright, I'm back. I've been working for the last hour and a half, 2 hours. I had to rush home and get to work, so I didn't have a second to pause and talk to you guys when I got home, but I got most of the groceries, not really everything, because the real reason I went to the grocery store was to generally see like, okay, what do they have at the grocery store? Because sometimes there are things that you see when you're walking around that you wouldn't see if you were just going online. So I wanted to see what there was, but I only got what I need. Like, for example, for the week I might need 2 bags of lentils, I might need 2 bags of calamari, I might need whatever, salmon, cauliflower rice, a bunch of things that I'm planning on getting. I just got 1 of each, just like the minimum I got to take it home with me, and then the rest I'm just planning on doing deliveries once a week and just getting stuff that way. And meal prepping, I got 15 of these containers to meal prep, so it's gonna be a lot easier. I don't want to waste time cooking every day, just cook it once a week, have it ready to go, throw it in the oven or whatever, and then it's done. So I bought all of that. Also, another thing, I got followed by a man trying to get me to buy, he said first food and I was like, okay, and then he wanted baby formula. Now I've heard of this scam basically. I think they try to resell it because it's a bit expensive. I didn't buy it. I didn't buy him baby formula. Anyway, guy was following me. He said he has like HIV and I don't know, whole thing. Whole point is I don't feel super safe walking around. I think I'm gonna walk around during the day, try to walk around more in this neighborhood. I signed up for the gym as well. I don't know if you guys saw, but one gym, they're trying to charge me 2,500 rand. The gym I ended up signing up with has all the great things. It's great. It's literally right here, 5 minutes away. 650 rand. Way more reasonable pricing. That was good. And they actually have more things. Like they have a boxing area. They had a pole for pole dancing. I don't know how to pole dance. Maybe if they have classes, I'll take those. I can't just get on the pole and start doing something. Like I don't know how to start. Anyway, got a bunch of food. I don't know if I'll do a haul, but some 0-calorie tea. I got some sushi because I needed something to eat right now for lunch. As I said, tons of these containers, bit of lentils. I put some stuff in the fridge as well. I have calamari, broccoli. I don't know if we're gonna do a whole, I don't know if you guys care to see that. Basically, I bought a bunch of stuff. In total, it was about $60, $70, which made sense because I bought a lot of these containers. So it's like a bit of upfront cost on that. Plus I got sushi, which was, I don't know how much in US dollars. Not that expensive actually, it's like $6. Yeah, it's not expensive. Anyway. Point is, I'm back. I'm working now. I have work until the rest of the day. I think today is just going to be work for the rest of the day. It was somewhat productive. I got some things done. I went to the grocery store. I also got a SIM card, which they didn't want to give me. They wanted me to have proof of physical address, blah, blah, blah. I literally walked out, not out of some tactic. I just walked out because I didn't have what they needed. And then she called me back and then did it for me. So I don't know if she just thought that I was trying to withhold the information, but she gave it to me in the end. 10 gigabytes. Trying to remember exactly how much I paid for that so I can tell you guys. But 10 gigabytes, $8.64 US. It was 150 rand. So pretty good for 10 gigabytes. And now I have a phone number as well, a local phone number, so I can do Amazon deliveries and whatnot. Anyway, today, main focus was just groceries, gym, and SIM card. I think that's pretty productive. Tomorrow, the focus is going to be cleaning up the absolute mess I have of my suitcases, all this luggage that's everywhere. I need to get that cleaned up. Plus, I need to do a bit of meal prep, get some food going, and order the rest of the groceries that I want. There's still things that I need to get more from a mall. Like I need to go to some sort of self-care sort of place to get, products for cleaning your face, moisturizing, all those types of things. And I need to buy a few things. Like I need a notebook. I like to write a lot. A new keyboard, headphones would be good. There are just a bunch of things, honestly, that I need. And I wasn't really able to buy in Morocco. At least not the things that I wanted specifically. I also need a new hair dryer. Just like, I need to go shopping. Point is, we have a lot to do in terms of settling in. I'll try to include you as much as I can in here and try to give you all the information. That way, if you're moving to South Africa at some point soon, you know everything you need to do. Also, side note, first impressions on South Africans, more so yesterday. Today was a bit of weirder experiences with the guy following me, but, like normal people. Seem very, very kind, very polite. In Canada, we're known for being very polite, but the people here are even more polite. Absolutely everyone that you talk to, before you even get into whatever you're gonna ask them for, if it's like a customer service sort of thing at the store, they first always ask you how you're doing, which definitely in Canada is they make a point of it, if you know what I mean. And obviously they're being paid to be polite, but I find them to be even more polite than other people who are being paid to be polite, if that makes sense. So the people are really, really kind, I feel like, so far. I looked a bit lost when I was trying to find the gym inside the building, and the guy came up, random guy in the elevator helped me with it. Not in a bad way. Maybe I don't want to talk badly about other countries, but I've been in countries where people are not so polite recently. Point is, people are nicer. I think I'll leave it at that. Yeah, good first impressions. It's pretty hot, but I think I'm liking South Africa so far. I'm realizing it's not going to be a place where I'm just like walking around, definitely not walking around at night, but I'd like to just go for a quick walk. I don't know if I feel super comfortable doing that here, if I really want to do that here. I think I need to find certain areas to walk around because where I walked today was I felt very unsafe. It's definitely 100% going to be a place where I walk around with my bad phone because I don't care to lose that one. And I was in a lot of situations where I was walking by homeless camps or whatever, and I kind of felt like, and they were kind of talking to me or whatever, and I was just walking fast, and I thought, if someone wanted my phone right now, there's nothing I could do to stop it. No one that would be around to help me at all. So I think it is going to be a place where maybe I do have my phone on me sometimes, my actual phone, especially if I'm going in an Uber, but the phone that has the SIM card, the phone that is on, the phone that I'm using on the street will be my bad phone because they can take that from me any day of the week. paid like $50 for an iPhone 7 a couple years ago. So yeah, I'll give that away in a heartbeat. Don't really want to give my phone away though. Don't want to lose this camera. This place isn't a city where I'm going to be, you guys see me in some cities walking around with my camera like this and on a tripod and everything, calling attention to myself. I'm not going to be doing that here because that's just a recipe for disaster. So I'll try to film as much as I can outside because it's so unfortunate because it's such a beautiful city. It's a city that I want to take pictures and videos of more than most cities, and I just can't because it's unsafe, unfortunately. So I'll try to take my camera out, try to be safe with it, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. Also, this is a total side note, but let's do a mango taste test here. Mango's like my favorite fruit. I'm quite obsessed with mangoes. And I've tasted them all over. Wherever I go, I of course have to try some mangoes. Mexico has some good mangoes. There are some that are fibrous and not good. There's some that are they just practically melt in your mouth. Love those. So Mexico had the best mangoes. When I had them there, I was like, these are the best mangoes I've had in my life. Where else? Madrid has great mangoes. I'm not talking about all of Spain, specifically Madrid have had great mangoes. Where else? Morocco had some terrible mangoes. I was like, these are horrid, horrible. Even the ones that they import from Spain were just bad. Then I tried some Egyptian mangoes, and the confusing thing is you don't get the red ones. The red ones usually, the Brazilian mangoes, the red means like, these are good. Over there, no. Those ones have gone bad. The good ones are green but soft, which is weird, because usually a green fruit is like it's not ready, right? Amazing mangoes. I only discovered it in my last week in Morocco. When I go back, I'm gonna have a lot of those mangoes. Because now I know. Anyway, let's see how these South African mangoes are. Right off the bat, not good. Pinta. They don't look good, okay? They look too fibrous. Yeah, this is a below average, but it's still good. It's still mango, so it's good, but it's not gonna be something I'm gonna be going crazy for while I'm here. I really want to go to Southeast Asia and have mangoes over there. They look incredible. They look like the Mexican mangoes, but better. Alright, I'm going to enjoy my time with the mango. And I'll see you later when I continue to settle in here. I don't think it's going to be today. Today's just going to be work for the rest of the day. Alright, I now have all my groceries delivered. Tons of bags. I use the delivery app if I sound a bit out of breath, because I just brought all of these up, and pretty heavy bags. All this cost 60 USD. This bag was just coming apart. So let's see what's in here. We got some cauliflower rice. I got 4 bags of this, about 2 kilos total. We got some olive oil. I guess that's what was making it a bit heavy. 2 more diet 7-Ups. A bit of frozen mango, little treat for myself. It's like Christmas. Another bag of cauliflower rice. Diet Fanta, which I also have not tried before. Diet ginger beer. Don't know if that's like ginger ale. I've got some more calamari, some broccoli, I've got some lentils, and I've got a bunch of ground beef. I think I have like 2 kilos of lean ground beef. So that should be good. Some salt and some peri-peri seasoning, which I'm gonna try in this beef. I'm gonna get to cooking, but that's all for now. Also, I don't know if I showed it before, but I finished unpacking my stuff. Excuse how I look. I literally just hopped out of the shower. My bed's still a mess, pretty much, but you can see I've got all my clothes in here. Suitcase put away. Other suitcase. All my washroom stuff in these 2 toiletry bags and some more storage over here. I also set up my workspace, which I can show you. This way you can see beautiful views. I love the mountain views. Anyway, also this mountain view. Love it as well. A little bit cloudy today, but nonetheless pretty. Anyway, this is my work setup over here. I had it initially facing this way, but I actually kind of like facing the wall. There's a lot less distraction, honestly, because all you can look at is this. And then when I want to get distracted, I want to look out, I can look out this way and see the mountains. Also, this is a super random anecdote, but I'm finding that the water here tastes incredible. I tried it out of just the tap in my kitchen, and then I tried it at the gym today at the water fountain. Delicious water. I don't know how to explain it. Even better, Austrian water is supposed to be really good. I think this is my favorite water. I don't know if I'm just perceiving it in a weird way. I don't know if I was just extremely thirsty or what it might have been, but I love the water here so far. I did a little bit of shopping and I'm gonna do a little haul with you. This is specifically a settling in shopping, I would say. Let's start with the work stuff because I think that's more fun. They don't have authentic or how do I say it? Official Apple stores here. They only have authorized retailers. By the way, excuse me if I look tired. It's probably about 2 a.m. at this point. Anyway, I went to the authorized retailer and got this Apple keyboard. It does have a backlight, which I quite like, since my older one didn't have that one. Actually, another thing that I picked up at the store is a pair of headphones. I got these Sony ones. The packaging is all over the place, but I'll just show you the headphones. Happy with those. Audio quality is good, so that'll be good because I usually need that for work. On to more of the, I'd say more of the settling in stuff. I went to Clicks, which is kind of like a, I know the comparison in Canada, I don't know what it would be in the US, maybe kind of CVS-ish. Number one, I picked up a hairdryer, so that's great. Mainly I need the diffuser, which you can see it has, so that was good. In terms of prices, it's not, you don't really get a deal here in Cape Town. You're going to see most of the products that I've purchased are kind of like international brands where they would be importing it, like Nivea, so it's not like you have cheaper prices. If anything, it's a little bit more expensive. So we're not going to go too in-depth with prices because it's pretty much the same as what you would expect in any other country, but got some tampons and pads, bunch of kind of cosmetic stuff because it doesn't really make sense. I had a very limited travel luggage capacity this time around, so I figured all this stuff that I can just pick up at my next destination, I might as well not pack and just buy there, which is what I'm doing now that I'm here. So I got some day cream with some SPF, micellar water. I use it as makeup remover as well. I got some toner. It's weird, but you can't find toner in any country, in just any country. Here you can find it, but in a lot of countries it's kind of hard to find toner, believe it or not. Nail polish remover, some Blistex. I'm very much out of lip balm, and also Blistex can definitely not be found anywhere. Picked up some curl cream. This I was able to find here happily. Also, not really easy to find everywhere. I picked up some nail polish and top coat, face scrub wash thing, evening cream, and I got some pre-workout. I actually forgot I got this, so I'll give this a try tomorrow. I haven't used pre-workout in a really long time, but yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna use it. I don't know if I'd be using it every day or... Before, when I was younger, when I used to take pre-workout, I used to only take it on leg days because those I needed a little bit more energy for, but I don't know. I'm just gonna give it a try. Maybe I'll just use it when I'm feeling especially unmotivated or like I don't want to go to the gym, but I'll see how I administer that. I don't know. I don't really like a lot of caffeine because I do feel anxious, but if it's before the gym, then it's usually okay because I get all the energy out at the gym, but I don't know. I'll give it a try and see how I feel. Anyway, that is the full haul here. Again, if I seem a bit out of it, it's very, very, very late, but that's basically the haul. I think I'm pretty much done settling in. I've picked up all the things that I need to kind of get the apartment in order, and that's going to be it for this video. So I will see you guys next Sunday. Super excited to make a lot of videos here in Cape Town.